All right, we are going to wrap up the Crystal Mandala Oracle deck review by Alana Fairchild by looking at our last set of energies, which start at card number 37, and that is our crystal goddesses coming in under the angel number 888. So we lead off with Goddess Terra and Tibetan chords, which actually I've never heard of that. And as I've said at the as I've discussed with the other two videos where we looked at the angels and archangels, and the second one where we looked at ascended masters, is this deck is definitely not necessarily for the novice. I feel like you really need to focus on the imagery. Like looking here at Goddess Terra, we see like the lotus leaf unfolding. We see the shape, like you need to be familiar or start to learn sacred geometry, and just put your own imagination. I think there's going to take a lot of scrying and just staring, almost like for my old school peeps, Magic Eye and Where's Waldo, almost just kind of staring at these beautiful mandalas because they are so beautiful, and seeing really what kind of jumps out at you. One thing I would advise is to, conduct your secondary research along with to help your understanding of these goddesses and even these crystals, because Alana Fairchild gives a very complex description and supporting message here, along with even scrolling down. You see just how long the supporting message is. There's a guided meditation and a small prayer invocation as well. But what this deck does not do is provide you a encyclopedia or dictionary description of who Goddess Lakshmi is, or who or what dendritic agate is. So that's why I said you're going to have to conduct your secondary research, and I think that would better help you tap into the message, at least from the logical understanding, until you are better able to literally connect with the energy understanding, because there is that dual approach. And just kind of from what I know, just kind of walking in blind, some of these cards were have different degrees of knowledge and background. Lakshmi is the I think I want to say one of the Hindian goddesses for wealth and prosperity. I don't know much about this particular type of agate, but I know agates are, kind of like jasper, like they're grounding type of stones. But just kind of just looking at this pink and green like a wreath, and the way it radiates, and just like the colors in the background, like the purple, the green, the cranberry. It just it makes you feel alive. And like I said, for me, I wish I knew more about what these what this sacred geometry symbol means. But like I said, I just kind of go off of this reminds me almost like I don't know, it's not like quite a Christmas tree, but it gives me that feeling. And Christmas is one of the what most abundant times, Lord, Lord willing, your family or whatever you celebrate. But at the end of the day, that holiday, that whole, final 2 weeks of December is set up to have a whole lot of holidays where we recognize presence and giving. So that definitely to me fits into the motif of Lakshmi and abundance. So that's just, a random quick read. Yeah, now that I zoom out, it does remind me kind of like a Christmas tree. What makes me think about abundance. So this next one is Goddess Sekhmet, and, Lion's Heart. And it's kind of like you can clearly see, we're really somewhere in Egypt with the dry, almost like sand. It's almost like you see some hieroglyphs in the background. But it's kind of hard to explain, but I don't know why, like, zooming all the way out, I kind of feel like you see a lion, like a lion head in the pattern. So this is where you have to play around with your own eye. That's your third eye and your visual eyes and see what jumps out with you. Here, Saraswati. This one looks like a mollusk shell, or almost kind of like you think about the original stuff that like formed out of the sea. Oh, and this is from word to world. Yeah, like and even just kind of zooming in, like I said, so much energy makes you think about the infinite cycles of life. That's what comes to mind when I'm looking at this. The rainbows, Ishtar, wow, Hecate, and Micah. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, like with this, the three different points makes me think about Hecate as the triple goddess. That stands out. Oh wow, I really like this graphic. I don't know much about this goddess though. Matangi and Heliotrope. I don't even know much about that crystal, but I really like the graphic. Oh, I just noticed this bird. Oops. Yeah, I mean it's a lot that's going on here with this image. And let's look at the phrase already there is a value. Actually, I'm kind of curious like what's the meaning behind this card? It's natural for creative energy to become excited by new possibilities. Mm. I guess it's like recognizing what you have as value even before it's perceived that way by others. So this is about the innovative, the creative mind. This could be like a if you ask the universe for a sign type of card. Definitely talks a lot about creation. Yeah, so now this makes me want to look up. Like I said, I'm really blanking, and I do like to study the goddesses. But clearly, one thing that does stand out with Helio, so we that's sun, and there's green. Green is healing and growing. But I'm also, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to be curious to me how this bird fits in. So we have some homework there to figure out with that card. Um, this is bass, cat's eye. I almost thought it was tiger eye. That's another nice mandala. Oh, look at this with the ocean jasper. Actually, this one is really nice too. And I like how even some of like the images, like there's extra like fade outs. But yeah, I like this like washed out world. And goddess Gaia. I even like how they give Mother Earth her flowers as a goddess. Kali and Black Obsidian. Okay, this is the second time seeing this symbol. I'm gonna have to, cause it yeah, I don't know what it means, but now again, I know some of these inner symbols are like chakra symbols. Goddess Rhiannon and Amazonite. Like I said, I try to use the colors like green is healing, black purification, protection, and Goddess Kali, y'all know she removes things. Freya, I'm kind of with this one. Oh, I see the Celtic symbol in the center, but that's like Friday. Oh, the Untamed. Yeah, that would make sense. Friday, Venus Day. And Amber is like sweet polish. It's the sap of the tree. Goddess Maya ruby aura quartz. That's really pretty. There's another one. Oh, look at this. Persephone and rubies. Let's zoom in on this. Inner queen. Yeah. They say rubies. They look like, to me, pomegranate seeds. That's what caused her to get trapped in the underworld. Oh, nice. I didn't know there's an Isis crystal. Wow, look at these mandalas, y'all. Wow, it's like trying to almost count the wings. The Isis wings. Like one. Oh, do I have my mouse? We have the mouse. One. So that's one angel. That's another angel. Then I feel like, is this one? That's another one. Hold on, going this way. Yeah, I like that. The Isis wings. Very nice. Goddess Durga and hematite. Yeah, she has the spears, the multi arms. Yeah, something about like I said, I'm just reading off of what comes to me. Like this feels secure. I mean, maybe I feel like I'm tapping into the hematite. Hematite makes you feel very grounded, almost like a magnet. And spirit of the Guru Mother. Oh, this one's really pretty. Oh my God, look at the gold rings. Goddess Chi Wang Mu and Stromalite. I've heard of that, but I have not. Ooh. Oh my God, this is so with the tree and whispering. This is feels regal, and a lineage and legacy, rare success. Let's see what they say, cause that's what I'm feeling. So they talk about X. Oh, so she's a grandmother goddess. Definitely, I said legacy. Felt that. Oh, so she nurtures a garden of peach trees. Oh, definitely felt the longevity. They bloom once every 3,000 years. That's also patience. Yeah, what I like about and what comes to me with this card is, why we reincarnate, to do our little piece of the part of this wheel of life. Whether you come down as a Steve Jobs or whether you come down as, I don't know, just, I'm not trying to make it about class, but I'm just to say a simple worker at Apple, or, maybe you just help clean in a school, but the clean school helps nurture the next Jeff Bezos, Amazon, or whoever inventors, president. I don't want to. I just want to go across the gambit. But yeah. So anyway, I don't want to go off the rails. But this card makes me think about just the little part we play in the overall part of reincarnation. Yeah, definitely feel the oldness, the grandmother on that card. And okay, we actually are at our last goddess, Pele, fire, Hawaiian. You see that lava stone, so this is definitely on brand. And I do feel like literally I feel the warmth, like I feel like my face, my face is hot. Yeah, so I think I'm just speaking the truth, y'all. That's how I feel looking at this card, and it's almost like don't touch, like looking at the lava around. But lava stone can absorb, like how people put essential oils and things like that. So I think that's another sub message. What do they talk about here? This is the divine desire. I guess desire that makes you feel as hot as lava. Yeah. And you have to be able to weld that, because also when I think about lava and I think about destruction, you know. So a lot to unpack, but okay, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and yeah. So that's card 54, and we started at who was our first goddess again? Goddess Terra. So 37 through 54. So decent amount. So that is the end of Crystal Mandala Oracle. I appreciate it if you checked out the entire series. Be sure to subscribe for more digital divination content. Thanks.